Hey friends, hello everybody, come on in. Welcome to Crafty Creations Wreath Shop, where we're making beautiful wreaths and florals for all your home decor needs and teaching you how to make wreaths as well as how to have successful craft shows. Y'all come on in. I'm Karen Gresham and we are going to make some bows tonight. So I've got some bows to make, so I just thought we would visit while I make. So y'all come in and say hello. Would love to know you're here. Love to know where you're watching from. So let us know. Give it a minute and let some folks come in. We are live over on YouTube as well, so you guys can catch me over there. See me on YouTube as well as here on Facebook. So come on in and say hello. So I've got some red bows that I've got to make. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to just jump right in making some bows. And we're going to give these about a 12-inch tail. Hey, Miss Jennifer. Now, red bows are so popular this time of year. Everybody loves the red velvet bows, don't they? We're going to make 6-inch loops. We're using our EZBow maker. What's everybody been up to? Happy Friday, my friends. So, Friday is here. The weekend is upon us. Are you guys ready for the weekend? I am super ready. So, I've got some orders for some bows. And then I also want to take some bows. I have a little booth space in a local place called Angel's Antiques. And so I need to get some bows up in my booth. And so I'm just making tonight. Hey, Miss Connie, how are you? So when y'all make your red bows, red velvet bows for Christmas, do you like them this wide velvet or do y'all like the skinnier velvet? I like the wide. These bows are so pretty and so festive. They hold their shape so well. Hey, Miss Tracy, how are you? What's everybody got planned for the weekend? How's it shaping up? How's the weekend? I am going to be getting my house decorated. And before you say it, before you think it, it's not what you think. I haven't even decorated for fall yet, y'all. I've got to decorate for fall because we're going to have Thanksgiving at our house. And then I will decorate for Christmas. Doing real good, Miss Tracy. Doing real good. So I am just doing some red bows here. And I think I'm going to go with the red velvet. I think I'm going to go with the red ties. Hey, Miss Debbie, how are you? It's been a while. It's good to see you here with us tonight. So, just putting a zip tie on here. I'll cut off this extra. Y'all, it's the season for bow making, isn't it? I totally forgot to put this on there, but that's okay. We're going to do it like this. Miss Shelly, how are you? I've been good. You guys are amazing. Thank y'all for coming in and visiting with me tonight while I'm making these bows. So we're going to make about 4 of these. And these are going to be just perfect. People like to just put these straight up on an evergreen wreath and hang them outside and let them go. Just like that. So, I'm going to use my wreath stand here. Let me move it over to this side. We're just going to put our bows on here as we go tonight. So let's make a couple more. Y'all, we had a craft show last weekend, and I'm still recovering from that. We did really good. Hey Vince, how are you? Good to see you. So guys, we had a local craft show, and we did really well. So I was super excited, and we're going to do that one again in the spring. So y'all, I'm already booking shows for spring. I've already booked a show for next fall. It is going to be a great season. You guys, thank y'all for coming on and joining. If you're just joining and haven't been on our page before, welcome. We love to say hello to newcomers. Let us know if you're watching on replay, hashtag replay. Let us know. Say hello. So how many of you are going to be hosting for Thanksgiving? And how many are going to be going away? So I think of the last count we were going to have somewhere between 20, 25 people. I thought it was going to be more, but there's a couple folks that's not going to be able to make it this year. So, and we'll have all the turkey and the dressing. Now we do turkey and southern dressing, cornbread dressing. And we'll have sweet potato casseroles, and we'll have fried corn, and we'll have some collards. We'll have some potatoes. We're actually going to have two different types of turkey. And some brisket. My son's going to do some brisket. So we're going to have a spread. Y'all hungry yet? We'll have some peas. We'll have some giblet gravy. Of course, we'll have some deviled eggs. Ah, your house is always the host house. Isn't that wonderful? I love it too. I do too. I love it too. Debbie, they're 6-inch loops. Tonight I decided to do 6-inch loops. Hey Danae, how are you, my friend? Another beautiful bow. Here we go. Got two more of these to do. I'm doing real good, Danae. Where you at, kitty? I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. So Walter's upstairs, so Gracie May decided she would come in with me tonight. Hey, Miss Iris. Danae, thank you. So we're just doing 12-inch tails, 6-inch loops, do I do noodles? I don't do any noodles. Hey, Laurie, Ontario, Canada's in the house. Since you retired, it's much easier. Yes, I bet. So I do take a couple of days off of work, and I will start on Wednesday, and I'll do, I do have a kitty. Yeah, Gracie May. She mostly stays outside. And she'll only come and love on you for a little bit, and then she'll attack you, and then she goes on her own merry way. So you just really kind of have to watch it with her. But she started as our barn kitty when we lived on the farm, and we moved here, so she had to become a lake kitty. And she likes it here on the lake. But yeah, she's mostly an outdoors kitty. But yeah, I'll start on Wednesday, and I'll do some biscuits and cornbread for our dressing. And then I usually go ahead and cook the sweet potatoes for the sweet potato casseroles. And go ahead and get everything prepped and ready to go. I'll start cooking Thanksgiving morning, early Thanksgiving morning. Put the turkey in the oven. And I like to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. Do anybody like to watch the parade while you're cooking for Thanksgiving? And then everybody brings a dish. And so my sister-in-law always brings the broccoli casserole. My mother-in-law always brings the cranberry salad and a strawberry cake and some chess bars. Yeah, everybody contributes. Everybody brings a little something. Hey, Miss Barbara. Ah, Miss Iris loves the parade. Oh, Meta added something? Cool, I guess. I'll have to go back and see what that was. Oh, and the house smells so good, doesn't it? With all that good food. And then you get all your family around. Oh, adult children host. Now, I wish mine would. That would be cool. But they do come and help me get prepared. So, they're good. And then when you get done eating, just hanging around. Now, what we used to do is we'd get the paper, the Black Friday sales. You wouldn't know what was the sale until the papers came out on Thanksgiving Day. And then you get the Black Friday sales paper. And then we would pour over it and circle what we wanted to go and get. And then we'd take a nap, and then we'd go. Back in the day, you had to go line up at your favorite store early in the morning. Anybody else remember that? You go line up really early in the morning so you could be first in line to get the limited quantity of whatever it was you just had to have that year. It was all about the hunt. It was all about getting the bargain. We used to have a blast doing that. Hey, Miss Betsy, Tennessee's in the house. Oh, with the dog show, the Westminster dog show? Yes. I want to see how the Schnauzer does this year, the mini Schnauzer. Because I think if I was to take my Walter up there, he'd win the whole thing. Yes, it was always freezing cold. That's right. Freezing booty cold. And I know one year it was the little cameras that when the year digital, y'all, I'm getting old. The year digital cameras came out, and we wanted to get one to put in the kids' stockings. And so something that we wanted was at Target, and something else that we wanted was at Best Buy. I think it was maybe a DVD player. I don't remember. And I put the hubby out at Target, and I said, they're going to open in just a little bit. It won't be long, and here's where they are, and we're going to go over here and line up at Best Buy. Bless his heart. He did not know what I had put him in store for. Those people went crazy when those doors opened. It was back when the doors would open and people would go crazy to go get whatever it was they had in their mind that they just absolutely had to have. But we got everything that we were hoping on our list. And it was always the best time to get towels and sheets. It still is a good time for that. And pajamas. But now you can do it sitting at home and just click, click, click on the internet. You recall amazing smells as you cook. Unfortunately, with health issues, slow down. Oh, catering. Well, that is nice. Yes. Just thankful for what you can enjoy. That's right. This year, my mom and my brother are coming, so I'm excited about that. Miss Shelley misses the good old days. All right, so we've made our 4 red bows. Now we're going to shift over and we're going to make something a little bit different. I always look forward to though Dad would bring them all in because he's not what you call a shopaholic. Yes. And I always called it the Santamobile. So I would say the Santamobile is in motion. Or I'd call and tell the hubs, I was like, Santamobile is packed to the gills. Mission accomplished. So. Always a lot of fun. Always a lot of fun. All right. So we've got those bows made. Now this next bow that I'm going to make is just a double, just 2 ribbons in it. And, well, it might be a third. It might be 3. But y'all, I saw this at Sam's Club. And I thought, man, this ribbon is pretty. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the bow that I make. But it's got a little bit of gold in it. Thought I was going to put that silver, but no. Just throw it over there in the pile with the others. Because it's got gold in it. So if I was going to put anything, it would need to be a touch of gold. But I think it's just going to be these 2 ribbons here. How many loops did I add to the bow? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 total, 6 on each side. Hey, Miss Connie. Y'all, isn't that pretty? Look at how pretty. So I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to put this one right here. So I got 3 custom orders to make this weekend. I've got 2 swags, a mailbox swag. Oh, I got 4. And a memorial. Oh, I have 4. All right, so I'm just going to pair this up. And I'm going to cut me a strip. Just hold that like that. And then I'm going to just make a hand-tied bow. And I'm going to let them sit on that bow maker just to hold it. And then we're just going to make our loops. I made bows for years like this. For many years before I got the bow maker. I started learning how to make bows like this when I worked in CVICU because I'm a nurse. And I worked in CVICU. And we had a group of us, and we all got together, and each Christmas we would all get together, and we'd sit around and we'd make bows. And this is how we did it. But I've kind of adapted it over the years. And on these bows, I put 5 loops on each side. Make them a little bit bigger each time. And you'll see when I get it done how it looks. And this would be really pretty on a flocked wreath. And the key is in the twisting. The key to this is all in the twist. And when I do this next one, I make it a little smaller so y'all can see. And then I'll bring this around, create a loop. Oh, snaggletooth. I forgot to put these two together, but that's okay. I can do it like this. Fighting tonight with your bows? Just starting out? It's like a boxing match. Oh my goodness. It gets easier. It does get easier. But this right here is very tough on the fingers. That's why I like my bow maker. But let me show you how pretty this turns out. And let me go ahead and cut this. And I'm going to put dovetails. Oh, here's one more. Took a while to get used to making them by hand. Yes, because your hands don't naturally want to hold all of that bulk. And when you first start out, when you're doing that, you'll get the cramps right in here, and your hand will be so sore, and you'll be like, what in the world did I do to make my hand so sore? Oh, I made bows. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to just spread it out. And then I'm going to separate them. I made this one a little bit big. And this would be perfect on a white flocked wreath, a winter wreath. Isn't that pretty? And then you just fluff it around and get it like you want it. Just separating these apart. But you put a good zip tie on there so you can do it like this. And then look at how pretty. Where's my other end of my tie? There it is. You see how pretty that turned out? I'm loving that. And then put that on a green, an evergreen base with some flocking. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. In fact, I got one in there. Oh, I might have to get that. But look. Look at how pretty that would be on a flocked stem. Yeah. So, let's do another one like this, because I'm liking this one. And, oh, what if I put it with Let me see. I got this pine right here. And it's just begging for something to go on it. Oh, I didn't know it had little curlicues in it. Look at there. Surprise! I don't even know where I got this from. It's been in my stash. But I know it's from this year. But, wouldn't that really pop against that? Ooh, I'm liking that. Okay, let's make one more. And I'll slow it down for you guys. Alright, so the first thing I do, because I want some extra tails, is I'm going to cut this. How many inches is that? 22 inches. We'll go ahead and dovetail this one. So we'll go ahead and dovetail it. And then these will be, we'll put these on at the end. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my pipe cleaners out so I'm not holding it all. And I like to, on these bows, I'm going to double up my pipe cleaners. Now this one I'm going to make just a little bit smaller than that one, I think. So, I just gather it all up right here. Then I make a loop. Oh, I don't know, it's 10 inches, which makes a 5-inch loop. And then I just twist it tight, holding it all with my fingers, and do another loop, and I just gather it up with this finger right here, just like this, and twist it tight, and then pick it up with this finger, making sure that it's laying flat right here. Because if it's not laying flat right here, that's when you get all that bunching and it don't really want to lay right, and then you're fighting with it. Then it becomes the boxing match. So straighten it as you go, and each time I make a loop, I'm going to make it just a smidge longer than the loop before. Just about 2 fingers. Y'all, my fingers are looking rough. I have not done any manicures lately. So y'all excuse my fingers. Oh no. They fell. Get back up here. Oh, I don't think I can reach out. Hold on, y'all. There it is. It fell into the trash. Sorry about that. Stay up here. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing. Twisting, and we're doing 5 loops on each side. So get your ribbon coming, and it really helps when you have something holding your spool of ribbon. If you don't have that, just drop your ribbon on the floor and get a lot of extra, because it really helps when you're not having to fight your ribbon. And this is some really thick ribbon. This came from Sam's Club. And then I just twist it each time and get it straight. Twist it. And then put my new finger out there to hold it. Twist it. One, two, three, four. Got one more. Twist it. So I make my bows from the front to the back. Some people make them from the back to the front. I have never figured out how to do that. My brain doesn't work like that. Don't know why. Alright, and then twist it. And then I make a loop and bring it back around to give me my tails. I'll cut that. Cut that. So that gives me 3 tails, but I like 5. So I'll go ahead and add that to it. Put my pipe cleaner there, and then get my zip tie. Put it right through my fingers. And cinch it down. And cut that extra off. And then I'll dovetail the rest of these. And you could do them diagonal across, or you could curl them up on the end and not cut them. It's totally the designer's choice. Okay. And now I'm going to go with the way this is wanting to automatically flow and just separate it out. And I like to do the, however the bow is liking to go. And I get them twisted. And then, however I start separating, that's the way I'm going to do all the way around. So I get alternating colors. Of the widths of the ribbons. There, that looks a little bit not like I want it to. So I am going to continue to fluff it till I get it like I want it. It's all in the tightness that you get your loops, and then you can fluff it and get it going like you want it. Very pretty. And then, see how pretty that would be? Now that's too big for that, but that would be pretty in some greenery. Very, very pretty. Now let's make it with the bow maker so you can see a difference. Let's make it with the bow maker. Now with the bow maker, we're going to, again, give it a 12-inch tail. And this time we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to do 6-inch loops. There we go. Okay. And we'll see which one we like best. And then we're going to come in with this one. I'm also eyeballing something else to do a little differently. Y'all, I love making ribbons, and when you start, then you start getting ideas about others. When you got your bows going, y'all ever get that happening to you? All right, we've got those two. Then we're going to come back in with another one. And then this one I'm going to do short. Let it go up here. This ribbon is very thick. So when it's thick like that, I'm going to hold it down with my thumb. Now these loops are at the 5-inch mark. Getting a little smaller. And come in with it again. I'm just going to do one loop right there. Oh, this is going to be pretty. Very pretty. Just need one. Mississippi, Miss Betty, how are you? It's good to see you tonight. We're just making some bows and visiting. And this one is not quite as bulky, not quite as big. Still beautiful. Just for a different purpose here. Very pretty. So, a little bit of a different look to that, isn't it? Now, let's make one. Oh, I see one I want to make. I see the next one I want to make. It's this one right here. So we're going to use this natural and this green, again, Sam's Club. Good, Miss Betty. That's nice to hear. Look at that pretty green in that. Ooh, that's pretty. Hey, Lucille's Wreaths on YouTube. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining and watching. Happy Friday. And y'all, look at this with the bells. Oh, I'm going to have to find me some bells. Look at that. How pretty is that? It's very pretty. And look. Look how pretty. That's so pretty. All right, let's make it. Let's make it. Yes, the green. I love this dark emerald green. It is gorgeous. Now this ribbon is directional, so we're going to go this way with it. Again, 6 inches. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm going to make this one a little bit longer. I'm going to put this one up here. Let this one come down on this side. And then this beautiful green. We'll come up with it. And I'm going to do 2 loops. And then I'm going to do 2 more. So I'm going to do a total of 3 loops on each side. Yeah. Very pretty. It's kind of thin though. That's why I'm going with the 3 loops. Yes, a bell wreath. I just bought some bells at Hobby Lobby today too that might just work perfect with this ribbon. So I might have to incorporate this bow into a wreath with those bells. They're white bells, so I think it would be very pretty. It would be very pretty as a swag, I think. All right. And then we're going to add just a touch of the natural, bringing that natural color back up. Just do one little tail right there. Let this one come right here. Hey, kitty. I hear you, kitty. All right. Let's see what this looks like. I think I'm going to like it. I think you will too. Miss Susie, thank you for sprinkling. Silver bells at Walmart. Nice. You going to make a swag or a wreath? Now look how pretty. And then these I'm just going to curl the ends under. We'll see how long that lasts. So a lot of these bows that I'm making, I will sell just as they are, straight up bows. Some I will put in another design. But look at how pretty that turned out. That did turn out very pretty. Ah, you're going to make a wreath? Nice. Yes, very nice. That will look pretty too. Yep. So, got lots of pretties going on. Yeah, I like that. Tree toppers? Yes. Absolutely. Very pretty tree toppers. Mitzi, thank you for sprinkling. All right. Those to the side. Now this next one, let me see how I want to do. I want to use this ribbon right here because it is so pretty. How pretty is that? And then I'm going to pair it with this cardinal ribbon. Yes, I hear you. Look at that. And I think I'm going to add this snowflake. So let's make one like that. I'm going to make this one a little bit longer. Hey, Kitty. And then this one I'm going to do 3 loops on each side. And 6 inches. So there's 3. And then I'm going to do 2. Don't have to wait a minute, Kitty. I know. So we're just doing 2 loops of this one. And then 1. We'll do 1 loop with this one. Oh, that's so pretty. Very pretty. I think I want to put a green on this one. I don't want that Christmas green. I want this mossy green. Yes. Alright, that turned out very pretty, didn't it? It's very woodland, rustic, country, wintry. Love it. So for these tails, I'm going to curl them up like I did that other one. All right, so let's see what we've done. So we made this really pretty bow. Ooh. Ooh, y'all, look. I found these. Ooh, that would be pretty in some kind of a greenery. Wouldn't that be pretty in a greenery wreath? Found these at Hobby Lobby. Oh, I wish I had one. Oh, I wish I had one down here. Do I have one down here? I don't think I do. Raggle snaggle. Put my receipt over here so I remember to count it. Okay. So, and we made some pretty pastel bows. We made a beautiful bell bow and 4 beautiful red velvet bows. So we made 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bows tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me as I make these orders up. Thank y'all for hanging with me and coming and seeing me. If you haven't already, like and follow the page and come back for more. We'll be live again really soon. And to get those notifications when I go live, you can text the word live to 334-373-1443 and get on that notification list. We'd love to have you. And y'all stay tuned because we've got some specials coming up for, we talked about Black Friday and that's coming up. We got some specials coming up. And if you need a new pretty wreath or bow or floral for your home, check us out. Let me know. I'd love to make you something.